welcome back. Falling asleep while trying to solve this morning, and got 40 minutes and 2 seconds in, and said, nope, we're gonna go get some sleep. I ended up getting some sleep, building a planter and such, and now we're going to see if I can solve this. All right, so I get a 1 here. These 3 is a 1. I get 3 possibilities here, 2 possibilities down here, 4 possibilities here, and 5 possibilities here. 2. One of these 3 is a 2. I got 2 possibilities here. That means I've got these 3 as possibilities there. One of these 2 is a 2. Let's see, anything else? 3 there. And, oh, we did not get that one marked. Down here, I've got 3 possibilities. All right, put 3. Oh, there are no 3s on the board. 4s. One of these 3 is a 4. One of these, nope, this is a 4. So now we're down to one of these 2 is a 4. We've got 3 possibilities here, 2 possibilities here, and 5 possibilities here. Put 5s. One of these 2 is a 5. And I've got 3 possibilities here, 2 possibilities here. And it looks like 5 possibilities here, a 5 here. We're down to 3 possibilities here. All right, 6s. Got a 6 here. Nope, a 6 here. Nope, a 6 here. And over here we're left with 2 possibilities. It's going to be that's a 6 and that's a 6. The 6s are taken care of. Get 3 possibilities for 7 there. A 7 here, so now 2 possibilities for a 7 here. Over here we get a 7, which means that's not, that is. Over here we've got these 2 as possible 7s and these 2 as a possible 7. All right, how about 8s? Got an 8 here. 3 possible 8s here. Oh, we get an 8 up here. And let's see, over here we've got 4 possibilities. 4 possibilities here. One of these 3 is an 8. One of these 3 is an 8. And one of these 4 is an 8. Here we've got 3 possibilities. All right, 9s. Got a 9 here. 3 possibilities for a 9 here. So far, 3 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. I see 3 possibilities here. That one can't be a 9. This one can be a 9. Either these or these can be a 9. All right. All of those are open. I've got 4 possibilities here, 3 here. All right. We get anything now with starting at the bottom again. We got a 1 here. These 2 is a 1. 4 possibilities here. 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. Because this one can no longer be a 1. That means this is a 1 because this cannot be a 1 with these 2 being possible ones here. That makes this a 1, means I've got 3 possibilities here, but 2 possibilities here now. All right, 2s. We're now down to 2 possibilities here. And these 2 is a 2. Oh, now we're down to 2 possibilities up here. 2 there. One of these 3 will be a 2, which means one of these 2 is a 2. Because this can't be a 2 because that's a 2. And this is a 2 as well. So 3 possibilities here. How about trees? Anything better with trees now? Oh, trees are still nothing selectable yet. How about 4? 2 possibilities for 4 here. 5 possibilities down here. 2 possibilities here. 2 there. And like I said, 5 possibilities here. About 5. We get these 2 over here. And these 2 here. One of these 2 will be a 5, so this will not be. That's a 5. And let's see, does that help over here? We've got 3 possibilities yet. All right, 6s. We got 6s are already fully populated. 7s, we got 2 possibilities there. We now have a 7 here, so that's not a 7, that is. And I think that takes care of all the 7. 8. So one of these 3 is an 8. One of these 3 is an 8. Got 4 possibilities for an 8 there. 3 possibilities here. And that means I've got 2 possibilities for an 8 here. We do have 3 possibilities up here. We've got 3 possibilities here, but so far, none of these is a middle possibility. That means that's an 8. What over here? Do we have anything like that? Nope, everything's option there. All columns. And so we get to skip that. What 9s now? Yeah, we've got 2 possibilities for a 9 here now. And over here, I've got 3 possibilities. 2 possibilities for a 9 here. 4 possibilities here. 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. And everything's open here. All right, now we do a flood fill. We got the 2 1s here. 3 possibilities for a 1 there. 2 1s there. 1 there. 1 there. 1 here. All right, done with flood filling 1s. 2s. We've got a 2 here, here, 2 here, and here. We've now got 2 possibilities for 2 there. 2 possibilities for 2 there. And that's all I can do with that. 3s. And we're going to hold off on, well, I can mark everything with the possibility of 3 at this point. It doesn't really narrow anything down at the moment, but maybe when we're done, I will have a cell with just a 3 in it, and we can therefore start treating 3s as useful clues. Any of these that don't have anything in them yet are viable 3s, but so far everything else is as well. Right, 4. Those 2 are possible. These 2 are possible. And over here, we've now got the 4 corners are possible. here already have earmarked the 4s that we can potentially use. So it looks like we're done with 4s. How about 5s? One of these two is a 5. We got a 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. Two possibilities here. 5 there and there, so 3 possible places for 5 there. 2 here. All right, 6s. There's 6 here, 6 here. Oh, 6s are done. Never mind. 7s. I think 7s are done as well. Oh, no. No, yeah. 7s are done. 8s. We have an 8 there. One of these 3 is an 8. We got one of these 2 is an 8. Here we've got 3 possible places for an 8. An 8 here. One of these 3 is an 8. Don't know which one yet. And I've got 4 possibilities for an 8 here. 9s. One of that can't be a 9. So we've got 3 possibilities for a 9 here. We got those 2 already marked. We've got 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. 2 marked already up here. One of these 3 is a 9. And I get 9s in one of these spots as well. And then down here, it looks like everything's an option for 9s. All right, now 9 3 9 3 makes this a 2, so not a 2 here. 9 3 there makes not a 9 or a 3 here, here, or here. That makes this an 8. Get a 9 3 9 2. Oh, this can't be 2, so 9 3 9 3. That makes, now clear up the 8s. We get a 1 and a 2 here. There are 9 3s up there. Not an 8, so that's 3. So not a 3 here, here, not an 8. We get a 9 4 pair, so not a 9 in either of these. We get a 3 pair. So not a 3 here or here. Get a 9 2 or 9 2 or 9. Okay. Not making a lot of help there. 9 3 9 3. Okay. 9 3 9 2 2 3. I think that's where I ended up getting stuck earlier. Backed out all the way and perhaps didn't need to, but all right, one of these 2 is a 5. These 2 is a 5. Anything else that's limited to these 2? No, both of that's possibly an 8. So I can't do an 8 5 here. 9 and 3 still have too many options. 1s though. Nope, we get a 1 over. All right. Oh, wait, that can't be 1. So I got a 1 5 pair here. So not a 5 here, not a 3 or an 8. 8 9 or 3 here. 8 9 and not a 3 here because we had a 3. 9 4 there. 9 8 9 3 8 3. Rotisserie there. Not a 3 here, so this becomes an 8. This becomes a 3. This becomes a 9. 8 here. This becomes a 3. Oop. 3 here. So this becomes a 9. Turn that into a 3, not a 3 here, here, here. Hold off on that. This becomes a 2, a 5, a 9. Turns that into a 3 and a 9 here. Not a 9. 9, 3, or 2, 3 pair there means this is a 9. This becomes a 3. So not a 3 there. Here. Or here. 2, 3 pair here. 1, 5 pair here. 9, 2. We've got a 2 up here, so this is a 9. So not a 9. This is a 4. This is a 2. Or 9 pair there means that neither of those can be a 4. So there's an 8 and a 9 there. That means this can't be a 4. It's a 9. This is a 4. We don't have 9s here anymore. This one becomes a 3. So now we've got 4, 2 pair here. 2, 3 pair here. 1, 5 pair here. 3 here means not a 3 here or here. That makes this a 4, a 2, a 4, a 5, not a 5. 3 here, 2 here. This becomes our 3 because neither of these can be a 3. We get a 1, 8. And we got an 8 here, so this becomes a 1. This is an 8. This becomes a 1. This is a 5. And hey, 57 minutes. So we completed this one in just under the hour limit I have for these. All right, let's play again. So we're going to run a new puzzle. It is Sudoku Puzzle 755. And I get to create here. I'm not actually creating it. I'm loading in manually a puzzle created by somebody else. The people on the Sudoku store created the puzzle. Drawing a blank on his name. If you go to his profile, SudokuStore at BlueSky, you will find a link to his storefronts on both Etsy and Amazon, and you can pick up a copy of his book. I should say, pick up copies of books. They make wonderful gifts. We got Father's Day coming up there. If your dad likes Sudoku puzzles, it might be a collection he hasn't seen yet. They have collections in hard, medium, easy, and simple, reducing complexity at each level. I've been skipping the simple puzzles for my setup here, just because I figure if you're watching, you're probably ready for something a little bit more difficult. All right, let's do a check on this, validate, if it clears. So I'm going to let you have a few moments to see if you can get a solve on this. We got 20 seconds. You're getting about 10 seconds left now. And I will let you run actually a little longer than that. I got a second stream coming up later on this evening. I've got events going on tomorrow that mean I will be unable to stay up late enough to... Okay, I'm starting. Stream puzzle tonight at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to, or after midnight, so I'm going to start a stream a little earlier than that. We've got 3 possibilities here. Here I'm showing 4 possibilities for the 1, 2. One of these 2 is a 2 as well. So we've got a 1, 2 pair here. Let's mark up. We have a couple of 6s here. How about 3? All 3 of them can be a 3. That means one of these 2 is a 3. We got 4, 5. So one of these two is a 6, 7, 8, and this is a 9. So one of these two is now a 3. All right. And that also means one of these two is a 9. Coming back here, we got a 1, 2. One of these two is a 3. 4 is one of these 3. 5 is going to be one of these 3. 6 here. 7 is going to be one of these two. That means one of these two is a 7. We get an 8 right here. And then we've already got the 9 here, and earmark as possible alternatives over here. All right, 1, 2 here. One of these two is a 1. Put a 2 here. 2 is going to be one of these 3 here. One of these 2 here. And that means one of these 2 down here. All right, 3's up here. Now we've got these 2 possibilities here. I'm not seeing a lot of hints over here. Oh, we got a 3 here. So now we've got 3 possibilities here and 3 possibilities down here. That said, let's continue on through here with 2's. We got 4 possibilities for 2 here. Actually, 3 possibilities for 2 here. 4 possibilities down here for 2. 4 possibilities for 2 here. 2 possibilities here, which now says there are 2 possibilities for 2 there. These 2 can't be a 2. And we get these 2 as a possible for a 2 there. And anything else I can mark? Not really. I've got too many possibilities here. All 4 of those and all 4 of these. How about 3's? Now we know that one of these 3 is going to be a 3. Over here we've got 4 possibilities. Oh, 3 possibilities. This is blocking this one. 2 possibilities here and 2 possibilities here. How about down here? Oh, we got a 3 here. That's limiting these 3, or this one to these 3. All right. How about 4? We get a 4 here. One of these 2 is a 4. We end up with one of these 2 is a 4. One of these 2 is a 4. Here I've got 2 possibilities for 4. I've got 5 possibilities here for the moment. Let's see if we could get that changed a little bit. All right, 5. Well, neither of these can be a 5, so it's going to be one of these 2 here. And that means it's one of these 2 here. This one can't be a 5, so that's 5. That means one of these 2 is a 5. Let's see. Also, because this is a 5, which would have blocked this, and required a 5 in with one of these 2, this has to be a 5 here. All right. I've got 3 possibilities for a 5 here. 2 possibilities here, though, with 2 possibilities here as a result. 2 possibilities there. That makes this into a 5. This becomes a 4. That means this is a 7. This is a 4. And one of these 2, this one is a 7. We get a 5-3 pair here. Let's see, anything else we can use that for? Eventually. We got 1, 2. One of these 2 is a 3 now, and that makes one of these 2 a 3. 4s, we got a 4 here. We got a 5 here. How about 6s? And it looks like I've got 2 possibilities for a 6 here, and that makes this a 6. We end up with that not being a 6, that not being a 6, so that's a 6. 2 and a 9 as a result. So this becomes a 1, not a 1. This is 2. I got a 9, 3, or 6, 3 pair here. This here ends up becoming a 1. And that means that's not a 1, that's 4, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's going to be an 8, and this is a 9. That means I don't have a 9 to worry about here. That means one of these two. This one's going to be a 9. And let's see. Okay, one of these two will be a 2. 1, 2. One of these two is a 3. 4. One of these two is a 5. That makes this one not. This is a 5. That's a 1. And that makes this one into a 7. Not an issue over here, but it does mean one of these two is a 7 with a 3. And the missing digit here is an 8. One of these two will be an 8. All right, and one of these two is an 8. We got 3 possibilities here, so unmark that. Let's see, can we do anything with what we've got here? 1 here, looks like I've got 3 possibilities for 2. 3, looks like I do have 3 possibilities for 3 still. I've got a 4 given here. 2 possibilities for a 5. 3 possibilities for a 6. This can't be a 6. This can't be a 6. One of these two is a 6. That means one of these two is a 6. And we get a 6 column pair. But since we get 5, 6 pair here, that turns that into an 8, not an 8 there. 1, not a 2 here. There's 3 possibilities for 2. 3 can't be here. One of these 3 will be a 3. Don't have it locked down enough yet there. 4s, we get a 4 here. We got 2 possibilities for a 5, 2 for 6. 7s. Well, these can't be a 7, so one of these two is a 7. 7, 5 pair doesn't really work with what I've got above. 8 and 9. So what do we do here? We get a 1, here 2s, 3. 4 is going to be one of these two. Maybe that one, not that. That makes this into a 2. And this becomes an 8, I believe. All right. Which means one of these two is an 8. Not a big surprise. All right. So really what I got to do is figure out what we're going to do here. We get a 1 here. This can't be 2. One of these, oh, one of these two is a 2. Okay, so I've got a 6, 5 pair, or 6, 2 pair here. That makes this one into a 3. So not a 3 here. This is a 3. This is a 7. Not a 7 here. This is a 5. This is a 7. Let's see. 6, 3, 6, 2. This can't be a 3 anymore. So 6 and 3. This becomes a 6 with a 2 here. This up here becomes a 5. 2 here, 8 here. Not a 2 here, so that's a 3. This becomes a 2. This becomes an 8 and a 6. 3 and 5 here, 6 and 5 here, 7 and 4 here, and we solved this one in 11 minutes and change. 23. All right. Thanks, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful day. I'm going to get the results posted, get the today puzzle posted, to give people about 3 hours or so, 4 hours maybe, to solve it, and before I solve it this evening. And we will talk with you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.